Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, what I want to talk about is how can we desensitize anxiety and how can we start to accelerate our sounded a bit, speak properly, Stephen, our confidence as we move forward. How do we accelerate it? And for those that don't know me, my name is Stephen J. Miller. Call me Steve, it's fine. And the reason I'm doing this video, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is having struggled with depression and anxiety some time ago when I was taking 40 milligram of Seroxat tablets. Some of you may have heard of that particular brand. I know how it can really weigh us down. I understand how it can disrupt us from achieving things in life. Certainly when I was taking it, I was working at a very senior level in the corporate world. And but the one thing I want to put over in this video is how you can move forward. I'm going to talk to you about that right now. Do feel free to comment, feel free to share, feel free to ask questions, and I do my best to come back and answer them as quickly as possible if I can. So here we go. The first thing on my list is with anxiety is that, as strange as it seems, one of the things that I did not do, and in retrospect I should have done, was to accept it. And the reason I say that is because you may find, if you're someone that struggles with it, is that if you fight it, it kind of feels worse. So the one thing that I want to say, first of all, is it's okay. It's okay. You can accept it. It is what it is. And I want you to have that very light, I guess, that's the word that comes to mind, that very light perception of your current state, if that's what you're experiencing right now, is to accept it, even though you know it's affecting things in your life. As an emotional state, I want to encourage you to accept it. But at the same time, what I want you to do is to realize that it can be changed, that things can get better. And honestly, they can. It certainly did for me. And I'll explain a technique in a minute that you can start off by doing, because there's lots to say on this particular topic. But you can move forward. And in the end, you can get better. You can feel better so that you can do things such as, I don't know, sit in a job interview without feeling terribly anxious like I did once. I was a wreck. I was a wreck. I always remember that interview. It was done at near Birmingham Airport in an office there. I was terrible. And or in situations where you may have a presentation to do, or just simply socializing with people where you have a social anxiety. I don't like the word anxiety, but I want to help you axe it. That's what this video is all about. So I want to say accept it, and also to realize things can get better. Now, I want to describe now a reconditioning technique that you can do. You can take away and start doing it. Make sure you do it when it's safe to do so. And what I want you to do is to sit somewhere where it's safe and comfortable. So never do it when you're driving or using machinery, dangerous machinery or anything like that. What I want you to do is simply close your eyes, and I want you to count down from 10 to 1 on every other out breath. Once you've done that, what I want you to do is to imagine the part that is responsible. I'm going to call it a part, okay? The part that is responsible for the anxiety. And that can be a color, an object, a sound, a shape. It doesn't matter what it is. But at the same time, I want you to imagine the opposite, something that's responsible for boosting your confidence and your sense of relaxation within yourself so you can perform without as much anxiety. Okay, once you've counted down 10 to 1 with your eyes closed, you've identified the parts. What I want you to do is on the out breath is to breathe out that part that is responsible for anxiety and breathe in the part that is responsible for confidence and feeling self-assured, feeling much more relaxed about yourself. I want you to do that. What I want to encourage you to then do is, once you've done that in and out on the breath for a little while, what I want you to do is to then deliberately sit confident. I want you to assume the positioning. I want your language, non-verbal communication, as well as your verbal. In this example, I'm talking about non-verbal, is to sit really tall and to sit as though you're very, very confident. All right. But the other thing I want you to deliberately do is to deliberately smile so that you can absolutely absorb the good feelings and conditioning of someone that is confident and more self-assured. So if that was a bit rushed, just replay the video and listen to it again, okay? So this technique I've described is a very quick, very straightforward reconditioning process that I also recommend you do initially 3 times a day, because it's very quick, 3 times a day, and then after 2 or 3 weeks, maybe doing it once a day. Start by doing that, and if you want to, do let me know how you get on in the comments below, and I'll be sure to acknowledge that. All right, on that note, keep positive. I hate that phrase when people say, oh, keep positive, and you're thinking, yeah, okay, right? But you get where I'm coming from. Okay, on that note, I won't waffle on. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.